After 60, one vitamin could be the difference between walking strong or struggling. Imagine living in a world where, even in your 90s, you could move with the same strength, balance, and independence you enjoyed decades earlier. Sounds almost impossible, doesn't it? Yet today I want to share knowledge that could dramatically impact the quality of your life as you age. The numbers are concerning. Every single year, 1 out of 4 adults over the age of 65 suffers a fall. And these falls aren't just minor accidents. They often lead to severe injuries, long recoveries, and in many cases, the heartbreaking loss of independence. But here's the question. What if there were a way to significantly lower that risk? Before we start, later in this video, I'll share something we've been working on behind the scenes called the Vital 50 Inner Circle. If staying healthy, active, and connected after 50 matters to you, you'll definitely want to hear about it. But first, let's get into today's topic. When it comes to the age-related decline of muscle strength, there's a hidden key that has been overlooked for far too long. Research now shows that one specific vitamin could be the secret weapon for keeping your legs strong, steady, and ready, no matter how many candles are on your birthday cake. This isn't speculation. Recent scientific studies reveal a groundbreaking connection between this vitamin and muscle preservation in older adults. The discovery is nothing short of life-changing. It offers hope to millions of seniors who are struggling with weakness, balance problems, and mobility challenges. Think about what this could mean for you. Imagine continuing your daily walks without fear. Imagine enjoying your favorite hobbies without worrying about falling. Imagine staying independent, active, and confident, all because of one simple nutrient. That is the power of this discovery. It cannot be overstated. Ignoring this information could lead to very real consequences. Faster muscle decline, greater risk of falls, possible hospitalization, and the painful loss of autonomy. But by learning about this vitamin and keeping your levels where they should be, you could safeguard your strength, stability, and independence for years to come. Even if you are 94 years old, the science is clear. Without enough of this vital vitamin, your muscles will weaken at a much faster rate. But when you give your body the right supply, you protect not only your muscles but your freedom, your mobility, and your quality of life. This is more than just health advice. It is essential knowledge for every senior who wants to live long, strong, and independent. So, let's get straight to it. What exactly is this powerful vitamin and why is it so essential to your overall health? Take a good look around when it comes to strong legs, steady balance, and the ability to stay mobile as you age. The spotlight shines on one key nutrient, vitamin D. Most people know vitamin D as the bone health vitamin. Yes, it plays a critical role in helping your bones stay dense and strong. But what many don't realize is that it's just as important for your muscles. In fact, vitamin D is directly linked to muscle strength, balance, and the ability to move confidently. Without enough of it, the risks start piling up. Muscle weakness, trouble with coordination, slower walking speed, and, most concerning of all, a higher chance of falling. For seniors, this becomes a serious issue. A major study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that older adults who took vitamin D supplements experienced 23% fewer falls compared to those who did not. That's nearly 1 in 4 falls prevented, just by getting enough of this vital nutrient. Other studies confirm the same pattern. Researchers consistently find that low vitamin D levels are linked to weaker leg muscles, slower walking, and reduced independence. One report in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism explains why. Without adequate vitamin D, the body struggles to absorb calcium properly. Over time, this weakens both bones and muscles, speeding up a condition known as sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass. This condition affects nearly half of all people over the age of 80. Robbing them of strength and freedom. In simple terms, vitamin D isn't just about bones. It's about keeping your legs powerful, preventing falls, and helping you stay active and independent as you age. Now here's the alarming part. Vitamin D deficiency is far more common than most people think. Recent studies reveal that more than 60% of seniors have insufficient levels. That's a staggering number, and it carries real consequences. Data from the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey show that seniors with low vitamin D are twice as likely to suffer devastating falls and fractures. Even more encouraging, supplementation makes a measurable difference. Research shows that women over 65 who took vitamin D had a 22% lower risk of hip fractures, one of the most dangerous and life-changing injuries in old age. The New England Journal of Medicine stresses that seniors need to take special care to maintain healthy vitamin D levels if they want to preserve mobility and avoid these risks. The message is clear: vitamin D is not optional. It is a cornerstone of strength, stability, and independence in your later years. As we age, the body's natural ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight gradually decreases. This means that even if you're spending time outdoors, your body may not be generating enough of this vital nutrient. Because of this decline, many older adults unknowingly suffer from vitamin D deficiency. And while it may not always be obvious at first, the body does send signals, warning signs that should never be ignored. Vitamin D plays a central role in keeping your bones, muscles, and immune system strong. When levels run too low, it can trigger a variety of noticeable health problems. Let's go over some of the most common symptoms that may point to a deficiency. One of the biggest red flags is muscle weakness. If you often feel unsteady on your feet or notice your legs tiring more quickly when standing or walking, it could be a sign of inadequate vitamin D. This weakness can directly impact balance, raising the risk of frequent falls, something that becomes especially dangerous in older age. Another telltale symptom is bone discomfort or pain, particularly in the lower back, hips, or legs. Without sufficient vitamin D, the body struggles to absorb calcium properly. Over time, this can leave bones weaker, more fragile, and prone to aching or stiffness. Slow wound healing is also linked to low vitamin D. This nutrient plays an important role in tissue repair, so if cuts, scrapes, or injuries take longer than usual to heal, or if infections seem more common, deficiency could be part of the reason. Leg cramps and muscle spasms, especially at night, are another common sign. Vitamin D helps regulate muscle contractions, so when levels dip too low, cramps may become more frequent. These painful episodes can disturb your sleep and make daily movement more difficult. Together, these symptoms, muscle weakness, poor balance, bone pain, slow healing, and leg cramps, should serve as a wake-up call. If you notice several of them, it may be time to check your vitamin D levels. Addressing a deficiency early can help protect your strength, stability, and independence well into your senior years. If you've noticed any of these symptoms, it's important not to ignore them. The first step is to speak with a healthcare professional who can guide you properly. A simple blood test can quickly determine if your vitamin D levels are low. If they are, your doctor may recommend a few lifestyle changes, spending more time outdoors, adjusting your diet, or taking supplements to bring your levels back to where they should be. So, what are the most effective ways to boost your vitamin D naturally? Let's start with sunlight. Your body has an incredible ability to produce vitamin D when your skin is exposed to the sun. However, as you age, your skin becomes less efficient at this process. That's why regular sun exposure is so valuable. Aim to spend about 20 to 30 minutes outside in direct sunlight 3 to 4 times a week. The best time of day for vitamin D production is midday, between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., when the sun's rays are strongest. Just remember, too much sun can be harmful, so always balance your exposure with proper skincare. But what if you live in a place with long winters, frequent cloud cover, or limited sunshine? In those cases, your body may not get enough natural light to produce sufficient vitamin D. This is where technology can help. Special vitamin D lamps are designed to mimic the effects of sunlight, giving your body the stimulation it needs to create more of this vital nutrient. By combining smart sun exposure, diet adjustments, and supplementation when needed, you can keep your vitamin D levels in a healthy range and protect your strength, mobility, and overall well-being for years to come. When sunlight alone isn't enough, maintaining healthy vitamin D levels means turning to the right foods and, when necessary, supplements. Diet plays a powerful role in supporting your body, and while food may not supply all the vitamin D you need, it can still make a significant difference. Some of the richest natural sources of vitamin D are fatty fish. Salmon, mackerel, sardines, and tuna all provide excellent amounts. For example, just one 3.5-ounce serving of salmon contains around 570 international units of vitamin D, covering most of the daily requirement in a single meal. Egg yolks are another great source. A single yolk offers about 40 international units, giving your body a simple, natural boost. Dairy products are also valuable. Many types of milk, yogurt, and cheese are fortified with vitamin D, making them an easy and convenient way to increase your intake. A glass of fortified milk or a serving of yogurt can quickly add to your daily levels. For those following a plant-based diet, there's one unique option: mushrooms. When exposed to sunlight, mushrooms naturally produce vitamin D, making them the only plant-based food that does so. This makes them an especially important choice for vegetarians or anyone looking to add more variety to their meals. Of course, while food is helpful, sometimes it isn't enough, especially for older adults or people living in areas with limited sun exposure. That's when supplements may be recommended by your doctor to ensure your body maintains optimal levels. By combining sunlight, smart food choices, and supplements when necessary, you give your body the tools it needs to stay strong, balanced, and protected with the essential power of vitamin D. For many seniors, meeting daily vitamin D needs through sunlight and diet alone can be difficult. That's why supplements often become the most reliable way to maintain healthy levels and protect overall well-being. Vitamin D tablets are especially important for older adults who may not get enough sun exposure or who struggle to include vitamin D-rich foods in their diet. The exact amount you need each day depends on age. Health experts recommend that adults between 50 and 70 years old aim for about 600 international units daily, while those over 70 should increase that amount to between 800 and 900 international units per day to stay protected. When it comes to choosing the right supplement, vitamin D3, also called cholecalciferol, is generally considered the most effective. Research shows that vitamin D3 is better absorbed and more efficient at raising blood levels than vitamin D2. For many seniors, this makes D3 the preferred option. Because vitamin D is fat-soluble, it should ideally be taken with a meal that includes healthy fats like avocado, nuts, or olive oil. Doing so helps your body absorb the vitamin more effectively, ensuring you get the full benefit. However, before adding any new supplement to your routine, it's always wise to check with your doctor. Your healthcare provider can recommend the right dosage for your specific needs, and may even suggest a blood test to determine your current vitamin D status. The bottom line is simple: supplements, especially vitamin D3, can play a vital role in keeping seniors strong, balanced, and independent. When combined with a healthy diet and safe sun exposure, they're a powerful tool for protecting your long-term health. Another powerful step in supporting your vitamin D levels is making sure you're also getting enough magnesium. Many people don't realize this, but magnesium is absolutely essential for activating vitamin D in the body. Without enough of it, your body can't fully absorb or utilize vitamin D, no matter how much sunlight you get or how many supplements you take. This means that even if you're doing everything right, low magnesium could still be holding you back. The good news is that it's easy to add magnesium-rich foods to your daily meals. Some of the best sources include leafy greens like spinach and kale, nuts and seeds such as almonds and pumpkin seeds, and whole grains like brown rice and oats. These foods not only provide magnesium but also come packed with additional nutrients that support overall health. For those who struggle to get enough through food alone, a magnesium supplement can be very helpful. Taken alongside vitamin D, magnesium works as a powerful partner, enhancing your body's ability to use vitamin D effectively. The benefits of this combination are significant. Together, magnesium and vitamin D can strengthen bones, improve muscle function, boost balance, and support long-term mobility. For seniors especially, this combination can mean the difference between weakness and independence. So remember, when it comes to protecting your health, vitamin D alone isn't always enough. Pairing it with magnesium ensures that your body gets the full benefit, helping you stay active, strong, and confident as you age. So how long does it actually take before you notice the benefits of vitamin D? If you're starting out with low levels, it's important to understand that the process takes time. Restoring your body's vitamin D to an optimal range doesn't happen overnight, but with consistency, the improvements can be remarkable. In just 2 weeks, many people report feeling the first signs of change. Muscle cramps may occur less often, and you may notice a boost in energy. That extra vitality can make everyday activities feel easier and less tiring. By the 1-month mark, your legs often begin to feel stronger and more stable. Balance improves, which means you'll feel more confident while standing, walking, or climbing stairs. Even small improvements in stability can make a big difference in reducing the risk of slips and falls. At around 3 months, the benefits become even more impressive. Research shows that within 3 to 6 months of regular vitamin D intake, seniors can experience a 31% reduction in falls, a 35% increase in muscle strength, and up to a 40% decrease in fracture risk. Stronger muscles, denser bones, and better balance all add up to greater independence and a much lower chance of life-altering injuries. But here's the key: consistency matters. Taking vitamin D daily is what allows these improvements to last. When you commit to maintaining healthy levels, you're protecting your strength, mobility, and independence for the long term. Unfortunately, many older adults aren't getting the care they need. Deficiency is common, which makes it critical to take proactive steps starting today. The good news? There are simple actions you can begin right away. First, talk to your doctor about checking your vitamin D levels regularly. A simple blood test can reveal whether you need more support. Second, spend 20 to 30 minutes in the sun several times a week during the midday hours. This natural exposure helps your body produce vitamin D. Next, make sure your diet includes vitamin D-rich foods like fatty fish, eggs, and fortified dairy products. These foods work together with sunlight to support your body's needs. If diet and sun exposure still aren't enough, supplements can be a reliable option. Most seniors benefit from taking between 800 and 2,000 international units of vitamin D3 daily. Pairing vitamin D with magnesium also boosts absorption, ensuring your body uses it effectively. The bottom line is simple. Vitamin D is not just about stronger bones, it's about preserving independence, reducing the risk of falls, and maintaining the freedom to live life on your own terms. With consistency and the right approach, you can feel the difference within weeks and enjoy the benefits for years to come. As we come to the close of this video, let's take a moment to review what we've learned and why it matters so much. Just imagine this: being able to walk, stand tall, and move with strength and confidence well into your 90s. At first, it might sound far-fetched, but the truth is, it's not. While it's true that 1 in every 4 adults over the age of 65 suffers a fall each year, often leading to serious injuries and a loss of independence, this risk can be reduced in a surprisingly simple way. And the answer lies in one powerful nutrient: vitamin D. Most people associate vitamin D with bone health, and while that's true, the story goes much deeper. Research shows that vitamin D is also crucial for maintaining muscle strength, balance, and overall mobility. Without enough of it, muscles weaken, walking pace slows down, and the likelihood of dangerous falls increases dramatically. The numbers speak for themselves. Studies show that seniors who take vitamin D supplements experience a 23% lower risk of falls. Higher vitamin D levels are also linked to better mobility, greater independence, and a stronger quality of life. But here's the challenge: more than 60% of older adults don't get enough vitamin D. That's because as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing it from sunlight. Combine that with less time outdoors, and deficiency becomes very common. The signs are easy to overlook: muscle weakness, bone discomfort, slow wound healing, or even frequent leg cramps. If you notice these symptoms, it's worth asking your doctor for a simple blood test to check your levels. So, what can you do starting today? Spend 20 to 30 minutes in direct sunlight a few times per week to help your body produce vitamin D naturally. If sun exposure is limited, make sure your diet includes vitamin D-rich foods like salmon, sardines, tuna, eggs, and fortified dairy products. And for even better results, pair vitamin D with magnesium, which helps your body absorb and use it more effectively. Now, here's what to expect. Changes won't happen overnight. Within just a few weeks, though, you may notice fewer muscle cramps and a welcome boost in energy. After about a month, your legs can feel stronger, your balance steadier, and your confidence higher. By 3 to 6 months, studies show major improvements, better bone density, stronger muscles, and a significant reduction in both falls and fractures. The key is consistency. Make vitamin D a daily priority, and it will reward you with years of strength, stability, and independence. So remember, your health is in your hands. Take charge of your vitamin D, stay consistent, and you'll not only protect your body, you'll preserve your freedom, your mobility, and the life you love. Keep moving forward and keep moving strong. So, if you found today's tips helpful, and you're someone who wants a bit more support, not just videos like this, but real guidance, motivation, and a place to connect, then I'd love to invite you to check out something we've built called the Vital 50 Inner Circle. It's a private community for folks over 50 where we share easy workout routines, healthy, simple recipes, wellness tips, weekly inspiration, live calls with a personal trainer, and a place to connect with others on the same path. It's not for everyone, but if you're ready to take your health seriously and want to feel your best in this next chapter, tap the link below to see what it's all about. Hope to see you in there.